Here's Three Dog Night.
Well, I never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music.
So I think this is him right here. Chuck Negron. American singer, songwriter, best known as a founding member and lead vocalist of the rock band Three Dog Night. I really haven't heard of that. What other songs are Three Dog Night known for? Maybe I don't recognize any of them by title. Shambhala, an old-fashioned love song, Never Been to Spain. One, and Easy to Be Hard. So I guess right here they're performing Never Been to Spain. Maybe I like vaguely heard of that. But this guy died. Can you believe it? This guy, so look, there's a lot of dead members associated with this band, okay? A lot of dead members. And I'm going to show you some of these connections here. Let me refresh this page though. Let me hide that. Okay, so you see right here this guy Chuck Negron, lead singer. Oh, on Joy to the World. I've heard of that. And other Three Dog Night hits. So he dies. He dies at age 83, and he dies of complications from heart failure and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Oh, I just caught something. Look, he dies at age 83. If I'm not mistaken, heart equals 83. Heart equals 83. Look at that. Okay, that's that reverse cipher right there. We use the same base ciphers. Oops. We use the same base ciphers for all of these decodes. You see heart equals 83 and dead at age 83. And then we scroll down and again it shows heart failure right there and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. So, you know, what are the odds of that, right? And that's just a little add-on. It looks like he's got the Kanye West birthday also. Wow, he's got the Kanye West birthday. He said, how could you be so heartless? Kanye West says that. Kanye West has a song where he says that. Oh my God, look, he's got the June 8th birthday. 6'8", like Kanye West. And Kanye West repeated his line and has a song called Heartless. Man, you would think it when you put Kanye West's birthday, it'll pop up. Look at he's got the same birthday, June 8th. And Kanye West has Heartless right there. Look at that right there. Ooh, and it's released 2008. The Super Bowl is in a couple of days on 2/8, February 8th. Damn. Fake world, man. So heartless. Is that a stretch or what? How could people be so heartless? I don't think it's a stretch. Okay, now we've heard of that song, right? You swear you. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that song.
You swear you've heard it before.
Right here.
You swear
I don't know what song it is though, but are they just playing a bunch of his music?
gone.
Okay, so let's move forward. He's got he's in the band Three Dog Night. Look at this. And I see that the Westminster Dog Show is trending at the same time. Look at that. Right? Penny the Doberman Pinscher wins the 150th Westminster Dog Show. At the same time, this Three Dog Night member bites the dust. Look at that. No pun intended. He's got Negro in his name, and we're in Black History Month, remember? And the Black Hills are trending with the survivalists wanted on S crimes. What are the odds? You know? What are the odds? Don't forget Rosa Parks' birthday was yesterday, February 4th. And again, it's Black History Month. Black Hills trending. Don't forget that, right? And remember her birthday, 4-2, and February equals 42. All of the race stuff associated with the number 42, right? The Black Hills are kind of like very much like a park, like Rosa Parks. And remember, Black Hills equals 181, the 42nd prime number as well. Now, check this out, because his name is actually Charles, and you see Charles equals 42 right here. And I'm using Chadwick Boseman and the number 42 right there in the movie. Remember for Jackie Robinson, Jackie equals 42. He wore number 42, right? It looks like that movie actually released April 12th, too. You get the same numbers with Valentine's Day, 214, 12th day of the fourth month, or second month and the 14th day. Valentine's Day right around the corner. But Jackie with the 42, right? Look how Harrison Ford was in the movie Jackie. He was born in 42. And, Richard West reminded me again that they changed like the birthday of Chadwick Boseman when he died. I remember that from other decoders as well. But it says he died at 43, but reports that initially claimed he was 42 were incorrect. I think it was some kind of algorithm glitch because he was synced up with 42 in the movie. So maybe like a lottery system, or like you're spinning the wheel of fortune, how you think it's going to land on a number. And then it doesn't. And then it just goes back to the previous slot, right? Or like when you spin the wheel on Price is Right. But originally, if I remember correctly myself, from my own memory, it was 42. And then reports said he died at 43. But they were both in that movie Jackie, and they're both connected to that 42. Now, this guy's connected to 42. Jackie Robinson, they say the first MLB black baseball player. I guess that's all like speculation, right? But if you look it up, that's what it'll tell you. So I'm just showing you this connection with this race stuff going on. Remember, Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday was a few weeks ago. His son's death date anniversary shortly after that. The Sanford and Son character Lamont died recently. Right, that show connected with Black history. Now notice the death date for Chadwick Boseman. It's the 28th day of the 8th month, 2020. So that's like 28, right? Not only is it the 28th day, but it's of the 8th month. So 28/8 is like 28. You throw in the year, it's still like 28. February has 28 days. So you see how that works? We're in February now and we get that energy. Okay? There's the Martin Luther King and his son Dexter. That's Martin Luther King Jr. and his son Dexter Scott King. Right? Dexter dies 7 days after the birthday of his father. Not the exact day he was born, but and just days before his father's actual birthday. Right? So January 22nd, did I say that right? January 22nd, the youngest, Dexter Scott King, the youngest son of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King, passed away on January 22nd, 2024 at the age of 62 after a battle with prostate cancer. His death occurred 1 week after the 2024 Martin Luther King Jr. Day, January 15, and just days before his father's actual birthday, January 15. Did they say that wrong? But you get the hint, right? You get what I'm trying to say. And there's Demond Wilson, who played Lamont with Sanford and Son. He just dies recently. So you see all of this black history. The patterns just repeat. That's how you know this stuff is a script. It keeps the same energy. It's Black History Month, right? This other member of Three Dog Night, his death anniversary was less than 2 weeks ago. His name is Floyd. He's a black guy. And he looks, I don't want to say he doesn't look, but he's got the name Floyd. Like George Floyd. And again, Minnesota is trending with a bunch of chaos right now. And George Floyd was allegedly died in Minnesota. That was a big race story as well. So this guy's got Floyd, who also died, again, in the band Three Dog Night. Now we get another death, right? And the guy I'm doing the story on right now, he died, I think it was February 2nd, 2/2. So shortly after Floyd Sneed's death anniversary, who's in the same band. Floyd Sneed was born in 42. Remember, slavery and the N-word equal 42. February equals 42, right? This is just me reporting this. Corey Wells, an American singer best known as one of the three lead vocalists in the band Three Dog Night. His birthday, February 5th. Was that yesterday? What day is it? We're on the 6th, or are we on the 5th? I don't know. So the Super Bowl Sunday, the 8th. So Saturday, the 7th. Friday, the 6th. So his birthday's today, Corey Wells. So what are the odds? His birthday's today. He's also... Is he dead as well? A lot of them are dead. But his birthday's today. Same band. So look at these. Look at the dates. All around the same time. Jimmy Greenspoon is dead. He's also a member, the keyboardist of Three Dog Night. And look, he died in the 3rd month. Greenspoon, Seattle Seahawks are in the Super Bowl. They got green with their team colors. And if you remember, I did a story on Green Day, who they say is opening or doing some kind of ceremony, concert or something at the Super Bowl. Don't forget Trump and the Greenland situation. Here's another member of Three Dog Night. His birthday is 4 days after the Super Bowl. February 12th. Come on, right? Most famous for being the bass player. This is another member, Jack Ryland. He's dead as well, and I just want to show you here that he died 2 days before his birthday back in 1996. And now we're in the second month, and another member of that band is trending with a death. Jeez. I pulled up, look right here. So this current guy, Chuck Negron, one of the lead vocalists or whatever, again, he is dead, trending, dead February 2nd. And again, look at these members. This other guy, January 27. And then here's Corey Wells died. So his birthday, Corey Wells, again over here. Again, his birthday is today, and he also died. So is there any surviving members? He's got the Kamala Harris birthday. Or excuse me, he died on Kamala Harris's birthday. Jimmy Greenspoon died 11/3. Remember, politics equals 113. And this Joe Sharemi guy, this guy right here, again, his birthday is 4 days after the Super Bowl. Look, he died March 26th. So he died, remember, this is all 3 Dog Night, and he also died in the 3rd month like the other guy. So he died March 26th, and Jimmy Greenspoon died March 13th, or excuse me, March 11th. So Sharemi died 15 days. Well, he died way back in 2002. So you can say Jimmy Greenspoon, he died March 11th, 15 days before the anniversary of the death of Joe Sharemi. God, right? Jeez. Isn't that's wild? Oh, look, this guy's birthday's February 7, 1 day before the Super Bowl. I don't even think I had that. So look, all of this energy. I don't think I had that. Wow, and there's Corey Wells with the February 5. Jeez. You can't deny that. God. You can't deny none of that. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, 200. Heart failure, 200. Remember, heart equals 83, and he's dead at age 83. Chuck Negron. 200. Mount Rushmore has the 200 as well, as the Black Hills are trending. So you see how we cycle back around? Manhunt continues in the Black Hills for 37-year-old Jeremy Taylor, survivalist wanted on S crimes. Remember, Super Bowl, South Dakota, survivalist, S crimes, all S. Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl, SS. Black Hills trending. Mount Rushmore, right? Synced up with the Black Hills. You see the language there. Now we get another story. And look, 200 is like 2, which is the 2nd month. Right? Remember, Minnesota trending, especially connected with that George Floyd death. Minnesota is home of the Twin Cities, St. Paul and Minneapolis. Jeez. Now look at here, Joy to the World. One of these songs this guy's affiliated with. Look at the 190. Look up here. Look at the 160. Look at the 160 and the 190. Flip that 6 and it's a 190. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease 160. Joy to the world 190. Look at that. And you get 160 and 161 as well with those same. The way he dies and that song. Look, 160, 161. Even heart failure equals 61. Check that out. Wow, his name, Charles Negron II, 86 in reverse reduction. That's his birthday, the 8th day of the 6th month. Again, that's the Kanye West birthday as well. You get the 62 with Joy to the World. Chuck and Negron equal 26. It's wild, huh? He even, from his death to his next birthday is a 18-week, 1-day span. That's the 181, the 42nd prime number. Notice how his upcoming birthday leaves 206 days in the year, 206. Like 26 when Chuck and Negron equal 26. Again, Joy to the World 62. Look what I noticed also. Now, also look what I noticed here. Because who else is kind of named Chuck? Here's Kanye West again with the same birthday. There's that 2008 right there. Ooh, Heartless. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Valentine's Day, 6 days after the Super Bowl. Look, Heartless. Remember, I mentioned in my other video that I don't know if I already dropped it. Chuck Woolery. Love Connection. There's another Chuck. Love Connection like Valentine's Day. Chuck Woolery. So now you get Heartless with the Kanye West connection, same birthday as a guy named Chuck from Three Dog Night. Chuck Woolery was born March 16th. And look, March 26th with the death with Joe Sheremy. March 11th with Jimmy Greenspoon. And again, this guy named Chuck dies in their band. Synced up with Chuck Woolery. And remember, dude said Heartless in the song over here. And he's got the same birthday as Kanye.
The music.
Or it was in this video over here. It was in the first video I played over here. That's amazing, isn't it? Charles Barkley's birthday is in a few weeks. Chuck. Charles Chuck.
How can people be so heartless?
That's that Kanye West connection. And look, Charles Barkley, like Chuck. Oh, and Barkley is bark like a dog. Damn it. Barkley, bark like a dog. His birthday is in a few weeks. Best connection of the decode. So Chuck Negron dies 2-2. Charles Barkley's birthday is 2/20, like 22. Bark like a dog, like Three Dog Night. Woo! Fire! Chuck, Charles, are there any surviving members of Three Dog Night? Yes. Founding member Danny Hutton is a surviving member and still leads. So there's a few founding members. Let's pull this guy up. Okay, so wow, we finally get a break. No, this guy's age 83. And Chuck Negron dies at 83. God. September 10 birthday. He's born in 42. He's been in the band since 67. The year 67, that's the 19th prime number, and his birthday is the 10th day of the 9th month, like 19. And 9/11 was one day after his birthday. With that, Twin City, Minnesota energy going on. Twin Tower energy. Danny Hutton. Good God. Man. Shit. I hope you're following me.
Chuck Negron, a founding member and the powerhouse lead singer of Three Dog Night, passed away on Monday, February 2nd, 2026, at age 83. After forming the band in 1967 with Danny Hutton and Corey Wells, Negron helped drive the group to the top of the charts, selling 60 million records and releasing 21 top 40 hits.
That Charles Barkley connection was absolutely incredible. Bark like a dog. With his birthday right around the corner, he's Charles or Chuck. Chuck Negron, lead singer on Joy to the World and other Three Dog Night hits, dies at 83. OMG. I'll see you in the next decode.